At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Bob Clifford, State Delegate from Illinois, for an introduction.
Fellow members of the House, good morning to you. On behalf of the Illinois delegation, I want to express our sincere appreciation and thanks for the kind remarks and warm reception that you've given to our city. I've heard innumerable stories about people enjoying our fine restaurants, about enjoying our parks, Millennium Parks, enjoying Northerly Island and the Soldier Field, enjoying ball games at Cellular Field, and watching the good White Sox thump those Yankees and send them home. Sorry, my friend Jim Silkenet, I apologize about that. But we have Navy Pier, we have the museum campus, we have so many things in this city that is the direct result of the efforts of an organized government that works for its people, to empower its people and its business community to thrive. And there's a lot to be said about the many fine things and revitalization in our community. The man that I have the privilege of introducing to you today is fond of saying that Chicago and Chicago citizens have a heart and they have a soul and they have a spirit that's unmatched across America, which I think is why Chicago was selected as the bid city for the 2016 Olympics, which we'll hear about hopefully in October, and once successful, we hope certainly to see all of you back here for that grand event. But that spirit and that soul and that heart is exemplified by a man who has been our mayor for 20 years, a man who is devoted to this city like no other, certainly lauded as the best of the 5 big city mayors in America, and it's a well-deserved accolade, and he's even one of ours. He's a member of the American Bar Association. So please give us a round of applause and warm welcome to the mayor of the city of Chicago, Richard M. Daley.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Bob Clifford, for those kind remarks. And I deeply appreciate Bob's friendship and his commitment to excellence in the legal profession. I've had the opportunity to know Bob in a very professional and personal way. And I think he represents the best of the legal profession, not only here in Illinois, but throughout the country. And I'm very proud of it. Tom Weil, the president of ABA, to all the delegates, I welcome you to our great city. We're very honored and pleased to have you here, because it's important in the hospitality industry. Many people that work in all the various venues here, the quality of life is important when you visit our city, and I really appreciate that. Also, the American Bar Association headquarters here, 83 years of a commitment to excellence, and we're very proud of their headquarters here, and to meet many of the presidents and delegates that have visited Chicago over 83 years is quite a history of an organization here in the city of Chicago. But I am very proud to be a lawyer. I am very proud to be a public servant as a member of the General Assembly for 8 years as chairman of the Judiciary Committee, which is extremely important to the quality of life on a daily basis. Also as a prosecutor for 10 years, from 1980 to 1989, elected in 79 as a prosecutor of Cook County. I was very proud of the men and women that worked in the Cook County State's Attorney's Office that went on to become great defense lawyers and other public servants in other areas in the private sector. As mayor of the city of Chicago, I deal with the legal profession on a daily basis. The most important person in my office is my corporation counsel. My father taught me that you need a good lawyer as mayor, because of the legal obstacles and problems and challenges you face. You have to have confidence in that person on a daily basis. So you know that your corporation counsel is there to make the best decisions on behalf of the people of the city of Chicago. Mara George does that continually on a daily basis. And at the same time, as mayor, I call upon the legal profession and many law firms pro bono work, and also other professional work that's important to the people of the city of Chicago. And I want to thank them for their great commitment in regards to many of the issues confronting the city, many boards and commissions and other issues that the legal profession is there to help and serve the people of the city of Chicago, which is extremely important in this day and age. And at the same time, from my perspective, the legal profession here, ABA, is involved in a program of getting children back to school, attendance, and also various gifts for children who start school the first day of school, which is important. The theme of Chicago is the quality of education that we receive. And a number of years ago, in 1995, I took the responsibility of the public schools over under the state laws. It was like a trustee in bankruptcy. And it gave me unique powers to really improve the quality of education here in the city of Chicago. And we've done that. We have more charter schools, contract schools, higher attendance, graduation rates, improvements on a daily basis, weekly, monthly, yearly. We see an improvement. The greatest gift that I can give to a child in our city is a good quality education. If I give that child a good quality public education, I give that child tools for life. And America has been failing that continually over many, many years. And that's why it's important to give responsibility to someone in public life and say, you're responsible for the conduct of the public schools. And I'm very proud of that, because what I've seen is a difference since 1995, a great commitment by the taxpayers. We'll be building almost 20 schools in the next 3 years. 4 or 5 will be open this year. So we realize that in order to make a great city, you have to have a good quality public education. You can't have one for poor and private sectors or suburban area for the rich. You have to basically have a good quality education both for poor, middle class, and rich, to be able to provide the best opportunities for these children. And I'm really committed on that. But most importantly, I just want to thank the House of Delegates for coming here to the city of Chicago. It's extremely important, especially dealing with the economy. I really appreciate all of you for being here, and I say to you that the legal profession is a profession that we all can be proud of. It is a profession that makes great changes in the court or even outside the court. You don't realize the importance of the legal profession. When I'm looking for a major company to relocate in the city of Chicago, and the first thing they'll ask is about professional services. And I'm very proud of the professional legal services that we have here in the city of Chicago, that many companies have located or relocated, and of course attach them to the fine law firms and the legal system that we have here in the city of Chicago. And I'm very proud of that. It is part of the economic stimulus package of the city of Chicago. So I thank you for the opportunity to say hello, and I thank you for the opportunity of you coming to the city of Chicago, and of course your corporate headquarters right here in your hometown. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful evening.